going on, everybody? It's the little things that count the most in life. It's not the videos. It's not the money. It's not the preaching. It's not the popularity. It's not even how many people you're trying to inspire or influence. It's the small little things that count the most. When nobody's looking. When you really don't have to do it. When you really don't have the time on your hands. You know, the little things that you overlook really means the most. Not your words, not your preaching, not your money, not anything you could give or offer. You know, not seeking validation, not trying to have a platform. It's the little things that really count the most in this life. It's like walking in the rain and you have an umbrella and you see somebody without an umbrella. You know you have a nice outfit. You know you just got your hair all done. But are you willing to share your umbrella to make sure that somebody else prevents getting soaking wet, right? You prevent them from being soaking wet, and you sacrifice a little bit of your leg or your shoulder or your face, because when you share an umbrella, you do get a little water on you. It's the little things that count the most. It's showing the love of Christ without even saying it, just doing it. Because it's one thing to say it, but it's entirely a different thing to actually show it. And there's also even a greater effect when you're willing to show it by sacrificing yourself, by jumping in somebody's mess when you don't even have to do it, but you do it because that's what Jesus did for us. He jumped in our mess, living comfortable in heaven, comfortable, and he came down and made himself poor in spirit and persecuted with sin that didn't belong to him. You know, I got stories where I order some food and I come outside. When was the last time you ordered food, right? And you just walking in your car, you have a to-go order, and out of nowhere, somebody in need is begging, a homeless person with a sign in his hand. How about you give that person the food you just ordered, and then turn around and go get some more food for yourself? You're not hurting like he's hurting or she's hurting. It may hurt you a little bit, but it's not gonna hurt you as much as he's hurting right now. You could change his heart forever. He's gonna wonder, why did you do this? Everybody's giving me $1, a quarter. Some may give me attitudes. Some may turn their face or just give me a judgmental look. But this brother and sister just gave me a plate of food. Not no cheap McDonald's. I came out the Chinese store, for example, or whatever you came out of, and you got a plate of food, a good, decent meal for a dinner or a lunch, and you just give it to him. You give it to her, and you go back and you buy yourself another one. Or you're in a restaurant, you just ordered, you're nice and comfortable, and you see somebody struggling outside the window. Whether it's struggling to walk, he may be handicapped or she may be handicapped and they can't open the door by themselves. Or somebody is at a laundromat, like a woman, and she can't lift up all the hampers by herself. What do? Do you say, man, I'm too busy, nobody helps me? Do you start making up all kind of excuses, whatever excuses you can make up? Or you say, you know what? If my food gets a little cold, that's okay. I'm going to go outside and help that person. Help that person. Especially if you're a Christian woman and a Christian man. God put that person right in front of you on purpose. On purpose. God doesn't put people in need or people who need help in the presence of the wicked. Doesn't do that. If you're a good person, you're praying for something big, or simply God needs to test you because out of your words, your actions are not matching up. Your words are up here, and your actions are down here. God has to make your actions equal to your words. That's a test of faith, a test of obedience, and a test of your integrity. I was ordering some food. I sat down. I got 2 juices and a big bowl of food. Now I'm hungry. I'm on a time limit. I got my truck parked at a parallel. I don't want to get a ticket. So I have all the reasons in the world to ignore anything and focus on me, because the consequences could be a little severe, whether it's financially, they could come and tow it, or just police harassment, right? Because I'm parked in a parallel. I see an old lady. I don't know if she's 80 or 75, but she's old enough to where she can't walk by herself. Now, she had a daughter outside. Her daughter's probably like my mother's age, between 50, 55. Like I said, the mother's kind of old. And the mother's wobbling, right? And the daughter has something in her hand. So the daughter can't help her. I just got my food. What did I do? Let me stop eating. I ain't worried about my food getting cold, because I'm not the one that really is going to be affected if that woman falls. So I get out. I put everything down. If she said no, she says no. But real nice, real gentle, real loving and kind. I say, ma'am, can I please hold your hand? Can I help you? With a smile, she says, yes, thank you. I ended up holding her hand and holding her back. She walked from the door, off the steps. You know, the gravel wasn't leveled. I even helped her sit down and put her seatbelt on in her car. I didn't have to do all that. I could have just led her to the car, and then she could take it from there because she's holding on to the car. But I go the extra mile, because it's about going and being up and beyond in life. I don't understand some people when you have a competition or a promotion, or you want to pass a test, or you just want to be the best you can be in some type of sport or job criteria. You're going to go up and beyond to make yourself stand out, to be the signature of the restaurant, the center of attention of the business, or the cubicle of the bank, or anything. So how come when it comes to helping somebody, you want to do the bare minimum and then get the biggest praise? Hey, God, you know, you want to look up to, you do like, you give a Cain sacrifice, and then you get angry at God and your countenance fall. Abel went up and beyond. Cain did the bare minimum. You're praying for an extraordinary blessing and breakthrough, but you want to do ordinary obedience, ordinary generosity, ordinary, cheerful giving and love offering. Doesn't work that way. It's not all about giving money. What if it's time? What if it's kindness? What if you have muscles and the other man doesn't? You could lend him some of your strength. It's always something to give. I hate when people say, John, I'm financially struggling right now. I'm the one that needs help. How about your words? You're quick enough to defend yourself. So use your words to help somebody. Maybe make them smile. I guarantee you, God will honor that more than you give somebody $100. Because $100 may, be a solution for a temporary fix. But a smile goes deep. It goes deep to the soul, to the heart, to the mind, to the self-esteem, to the depression, to the anxiety. A smile, a laughter. That older woman, she's going to go home and remember that day forever. Because in a restaurant, people go in and out, and everybody's too focused on themselves or where they have to be in life, or their time. I'm running behind, or they're on the phone with their girlfriend or their business partner, or they just trying to plead their case. I'm running late, please don't close on me. I'm running late. So people are so quick to do everything possible for themselves. But God is looking at you and God is watching you. If you claim to be a Christian or just a good person in general, and God puts somebody who's less than fortunate in front of you, what do you do? Oh, they don't look like they need help. I only have enough to give to somebody who really, really needs it. Okay, so you rather everybody hit rock bottom before you help them? Put yourself in their position. When you need help, when you're making that phone call, when you're short on the bills, do you want somebody to look at you and say, you know what? You don't need help right now. Come back when you really are desperate. No, then it's too late. Damage has been done. You want to give somebody a lifeline before they drown. You want to give somebody a lifeline when they still have strength to swim without drowning. You don't want to wait till they're swallowing water. Help, help. No. That's not how you give cheerful giving. Now it's an obligation to help somebody because you see them drowning. Now you have a guilty conscience. God doesn't honor that. God honors whether you can do it or not doing it. Matter of fact, you don't have to do it. But you still put yourself in a position. It may look petty. It may look like it could be overlooked. But you still put yourself out there at risk. You just got the money to get your cell phone bill. The cell phone bill costs $100. You end up earning $120. Does it really hurt you to spend $100 on your bill and give 10 to somebody in need and keep 10 in your pocket? Or are you so quick to say, man, John, I'm sick of being broke. I'm sick of just getting by. Let me enjoy that 20 for once. If you feel you really deserve it, enjoy the increase. But consciously, in your spirit, not even your heart or your mind, in your spirit, if you feel a sense of conviction, don't you want to help somebody? What if the $10 has such a bigger effect that it goes bigger than just giving a homeless person 10 or giving a homeless person food or giving an old lady my strong arm? What if it goes deeper? What if that is the bridge and the gap between heaven and hell? What if that's the bridge and the gap between somebody who's a drug addict, suicidal, next victim, divorce? What if somebody's about to just end it all, give up hope, lose hope, backslide, and lose their faith and become an atheist or a monk or a Muslim? What if you stand right between the gap and you stiff-arm the devil in his face and you say, not today? Demons should tremble. The devil should be so nervous when you step out, not only on faith, not only on obedience, but for cheerful giving and a helping hand. The devil should shake in his boots, sweat. The devil is so accustomed to the fire of hell that your fire of God should be so hot and burning it makes a volcano look like a swimming pool. It makes the gates of hell look like an ice cream cone. You should make the devil sweat. Your fire should be more hotter than the fire in hell, that the devil gets sweaty and nervous and says, oh my God, please stay where you're at. I worked very hard to devour. I come to steal, kill, and destroy. I've been working very hard to kill and steal that potential child of God. Please don't interfere with my mighty work. And you slap him in his face and you interfere and you apply the mighty work of your Father. It doesn't hurt, my friends. It doesn't hurt. How can you claim king and queen, saint, royal priesthood, heirs and joint heirs? How can you claim all these good titles you love to flaunt in the Bible that you read, or what the pastor says in a good catchy phrase?